Hello everyone and welcome to another movie review by Centipede Geek and Ash. Today we're going to discuss our thoughts and opinions upon a film with the name of Captain America the Winter Soldier. As I'm sure most of you know, this film is the sequel to the film that came out back in the year of 2011, I believe, by the name of Captain America the First Avenger. This is the sequel, and it stars obviously Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, and then Samuel L. Jackson. And I don't just want to spoil too much of the movie, but obviously our villain is the Winter Soldier, and the Winter Soldier is actually a previous friend that he used to have, and for certain reasons he's now a villain. I believe his name's like Bucky Barnes. Anyway, so he's kind of our villain, and the corporation Hydra has sort of like, infiltrated SHIELD, and now so there's like certain members that are Hydra members that are actually in SHIELD. That's kind of the plot. Captain America goes rogue, and that's kind of the plot of the movie. So Ashley, what did you think of Captain America the Winter Soldier?
I enjoyed it. I liked it better than the first one. I thought it was great with like all the action and the story of everything going on. I thought it was really cool.
So why is this one better than the first one? If you were to compare the two, why is this one better? It does more. What do you think?
Well, I think it does more. That I like how it introduced the Winter Soldier. I think he's pretty awesome. Falcon, he's pretty cool.
Definitely.
I like how it adds all that, and then Hydra. I mean, that's
really cool.
That was a curveball from left field that I never saw ever coming.
Because you think Hydra's gone. But you find out they've been there for like 70 plus years.
Yeah.
They've been there all along.
Yeah.
It's just taken 70 some years for their master plan to take place. So that's really cool. My favorite thing about the film is probably the concept. The concept of Hydra being there all this time. They've been there forever, and now you have certain SHIELD members that are actually Hydra members. And they say, Hail Hydra. That concept is just breathtaking, in every sense of the word. That concept is just really cool.
Yeah.
Had some cool science fiction elements, I thought, with the guy from the first movie, and his mind has been put into the computer. Mm-hmm. When you watch a superhero movie, I don't really expect things like that.
Yeah,
so it was a little more
cool too.
Yeah, it was a little more science fiction-y than I expected it to be. So it had some cool concepts. Chris Evans obviously is great as Captain America. Actors, he's great. Mm-hmm. He's really cool. I forget the actor's name, but the guy who plays Sam Wilson, Falcon was really cool. I thought he was perfectly cast.
Oh yeah.
The action scenes with Falcon, the whole relationship, a great relationship, the whole buddy concept between Captain America and Falcon, Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
That was a really cool, just seeing them, their relationship, the funny scenes on, major spoilers where he says, on your left, and at the end he says on your left again. Mm-hmm. That was really cool. For the first time, Fury feels like he's always been kind of a supporting character, but in this, it was all about Fury. Fury, quote unquote, dies, and then you find out he's not actually dead. So I for the first time he takes his eye patch off. That was really cool. So I think Fury played a huge role in this movie. What do you think? What did you think about Fury?
I'm glad that we got to see more of Fury.
Yeah, because you always see him as a supporting guy. He's always yelling at people, giving commands. But his character was put in a different light in this one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You don't know who to trust. I thought Fury was just really cool in this one. Just a great concept, having him, faking his death, setting all this up. All this was part of the plan, so they can, just the whole ship thing at the beginning. Action-wise, this movie's great. At times you feel like you're watching a kung fu movie, especially the beginning. I mean, the way he takes his helmet off and that Russian guy's swinging his legs around. I don't ever see stuff like that in a superhero movie. You see explosions and stuff. And yeah, there's explosions in the movie, but there's actually some good hand-to-hand fighting choreography too that I didn't expect. So that was really cool. Throwing the shield around, that's always fun to watch. So 1 out of 10 rating, what would you give Captain America the Winter Soldier?
10 out of 10 for
10?
sure.
Now how do you think this compares to the Avengers? Do you think it's just as good, or do you like the Avengers more?
I think it's right on par. par with it.
Me too. I think
I love the Avengers.
I think
and
it's
love
just as good.
The sequel. I think it's just as good. I don't think
Exactly.
You know,
I'm right there with
one's
you.
better than the other.
I think that they're both on equal grounds, and they cover different material. Captain America is more of a Shield movie about, you know, him going, the whole concept of him going rogue's pretty cool, you know, being hunted down by his own people.
Yeah.
That's just really cool. The Winter Soldier was cool too. He didn't talk very much, but I think he had a cool presence to him, you know, with the action scenes, and it got kind of sentimental towards the end. And now that we've talked about all that, what do you think about the after credits scene? There's two scenes. Let's talk about the first one. We have Thomas Kretschmann's character, who plays, I guess, like a German general of Hydra. He's introduced at the end. What did you think about that? That was probably like one of my favorite parts of the whole movie.
That was pretty cool.
Because I didn't expect his character to come in that early.
Yeah. And I like what they're setting up for. It's
yeah,
really
they're setting
cool.
up for the sequel to Avengers, Age of Ultron. So what did you think of that?
I think it's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome, right? And Thomas Kretschmann, great actor. I knew he was going to be in the movie, but I didn't expect it this early. And then they also showed Aaron Taylor Johnson, who plays Quicksilver, and Elizabeth Olsen, who plays the Scarlet Witch. What did you think of them showing them?
I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, gives you, usually you can kind of guess of what they're going to set up for.
Really unexpected, yeah.
Sometimes you'll get it wrong and get it right, but I like how they did it. It's awesome.
Really unexpected, I felt. And then what about the second credit sequence? So that after the second one, after all the credits have passed, where Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, sees this picture and sees who he really is. What is that?
I think it's pretty cool. I think that we're gonna see more of him in the next film.
In the Captain America 3 thing?
Trying to I think he's gonna
trying to find out who he is and
exactly who he is. And once he does that, I think he'll team up with
him. That's an interesting theory.
Captain America and go against Hydra.
Go against Hydra. That's a good theory. Anything else you want to say? That's our review of the film by the name of Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Just so you guys know, it's already been confirmed for a sequel. I believe it'll come out sometime in May of 2016, I believe. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek and Ash. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to our page below, and we'll see you guys later with more movie reviews.